reckon Paul thinks I ain't got nothing better to do but come out here at this dang little ghost town and clean bricks. Well, that's little Joe's all the way to Sacramento. We had him clean to St. Louis. Dad, burn it.
Come on in, I'll cut you a slice. Should be cool enough now.
Howdy. You open for business?
No, I just live here. I saw you pull in. You have to brick?
Yeah. It's fire brick. Good fire brick. Sort of hard to find around these parts.
Yeah.
See here, you put these to pretty good use.
Oh, yeah, I needed me an oven, so I threw that together as best I could. Oh, sit down, please. The coffee's almost ready.
Yeah. My name's Hoss Cartwright.
Patch. Just call me Patch. Like these. Well, we'll dig in, Hoss. I'm glad to have company.
Yeah. Hot dog. This is what I call real apple pie.
Well, to tell the truth, it isn't really apple pie.
No?
No, it's called pan pie. I just make do with what's handy. First, you put crackers around. See, that kind of looks like apples. And then you put plenty of cream of tartar to give it the apple taste. Then, of course, some salt, cinnamon, sugar, shortening. You make a crust, put it in the oven.
Well, I'll take your word for it. You regular cook.
I guess I'm a little of everything. Wheelwright, carpenter, ironsmith, harness maker. Mostly, though, I just pan out slag heaps around old shut-down mines. That's why I'm here in Rockville.
It's sort of funny. A feller as good at as many things as you are. I mean, panning slag sort of aimless, ain't it? And sort of lonesome, too, ain't it?
Oh, I don't mind. Life is kind of aimless and lonely anyway, no matter where you are.
You know, a feller as talented as you are, make a good permanent hand on the Ponderosa.
Oh, I don't know about that. I never stay in one place too long.
Yeah, but you'd like it, the Ponderosa.
No, Hoss. You wouldn't want the likes of me around.
How come?
'Cause I'm not worth a plugged nickel.
Patch, ain't no use in running yourself down just 'cause things ain't going so hot for you right now. My pa'd be mighty happy to have a man like you on the Ponderosa.
Maybe I could do a couple of things. Say, maybe I could help you get that new mine started.
Mine? We don't do no mining on the Ponderosa.
Well, that's funny. I only saw it from a distance the other morning when I cut across the flats, but it sure looked like a mine set up to me.
Well, I reckon a couple of prospectors must have got out there that couldn't read signs or something. We'll go over after a while and shoo them off, huh?
What if they won't shoe?
Well, just give them a little nudge then. Hey, how come we don't eat the rest of that pie? I mean, if we're going to be going anyhow in a minute, well, ain't no use in packing something like that we can eat, huh?
Oh, sure, Hoss. Here, help yourself. All you want.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like?
Well, your sign says it's mining. Looks more like you're fixing to put out a fire.
It's hydraulic mining, Tubby. We wash it out with high-pressure water.
Are you Bronson?
Bronson's office is in town. I do the talking here.
Well, you're gonna do a little listening right now. I know about hydraulic mining, and you ain't gonna wash nothing out of nothing around here. This is Cartwright property.
Well, now, maybe it is and maybe it isn't. Mr. Bronson wouldn't do anything less than it was legal and proper. So why don't you talk to him?
I'm talking to you, and I'm telling you to get this gear packed and get out of here right now.
Hoss. Hoss, they probably mean well. Maybe it's just some misunderstanding, huh?
You doggone right, a misunderstanding on their part. Now, you quit interfering.
But these fellas just seem to be obeying orders. Once you talk to this Mr. Bronson, maybe it'll all be straightened out.
Maybe you got something at that. Get up. Howdy, fellas. Jelly, you seen my pa?
Yeah, he left here about a half hour ago, headed for the hotel.
Thanks. See you in a minute, Patch.
Hey, boys, get a load of the clothes on this dude, will you? Look at them clothes and those colors in there. Patches, red, blues, greens, yellows. Kind of a man to wear clothes like that. Yeah. Hey, Horse, you're gonna have to start paying off your hands and money instead of old clothes.
I've been looking for a fella like him. Scare the crows out of my cornfield.
Go on, Patch. We'll take care of you first.
Did you get that?
Good morning, Hoss.
Good morning, Miss Ann. Miss Ann, I'd like to meet a friend of mine, Patch. Patch, this is Ann Fleming.
I'm pleased to meet you, Miss Fleming.
How do you do?
Patch here is going to be working for us, Miss Ann, and he's going to be needing some new clothes. So if you'll just put them on our account.
Hoss, maybe you better wait and see how things work out, huh?
I'll be back here as soon as I can find Paul. I want you to meet him, too. Patch, might as well wear your new duds on home.
All right, Hoss. Thanks. And I sure hope you won't regret all this.
Well, now then, Mr. What's your real name?
Oh, I answer to most anything. Patch, or hey, you. Even a good loud whistle will do.
Well, do you want to start with the boots and work up, or the hats and work down?
Hey, Paul!
Anything wrong?
I'll say there's something wrong. There's a Wildcat mining outfit putting in a hydraulic unit out there on that east section by Rockerville.
Who told you that?
I saw it.
Well, don't they know they're on the Ponderosa?
Yeah, I reckon they do, but it didn't seem to cut nothing with them. The foreman, or whatever he was, told me that they had a legal right to be there.
Oh, it did? What's the name of that outfit?
It's a new outfit just moved into town. Bronson Mining Company, according to the sign, right over there.
Hoss, you get over to the Land and Abstract office and get me a copy of the clear title of that piece of land. Meet me in there.
Be right back.
I'm Ben Cartwright.
Pleasure. I've heard the name, of course. Dan Bronson.
My son tells me that you started a hydraulic mining operation on the Ponderosa.
Bronson 7 is out that way, but I think you'll find that it's situated on public land.
I bought that land from Sam Hendricks 20 years ago.
Maybe it wasn't his to sell.
Well, Hendricks homesteaded that land when the territory first opened up. He proved up on it and lived on it until he sold out to me.
Well, apparently he neglected to apply for a patent on his land. Some of those old-timers were pretty careless about titles.
Well, I think Hendricks' ownership is a matter of record. I saw it.
Did you see the title, Mr. Cartwright? Produce the title, I'd be most happy to vacate the premises. Meanwhile, of course, I'll have to proceed with my operations out there.
Don't try it.
Violence isn't the solution, Mr. Cartwright.
Roy, I've just come from that Bronson mining office. That
I know, Ben. I just heard about it myself. Bronson Mining has set up a hydraulic operation on your land.
You bet they have.
Now, wait a minute. Before we go any further, don't you think maybe you better check the record to make sure it is your land?
Roy, you know that's my land. What are you talking about? There's something going on here I ought to know about. You better tell me, Roy.
Ben, you're not the first one. There was a couple of small ranchers that yelled to high heaven when Bronson moved in on them. But they couldn't prove their title, leastways not locally. And as much as I hated to do it, I had to back Bronson to prevent gunplay. So that's why I say, let's go to the record.
Where's that title?
There ain't one. There's a record of our purchase of that property, but there ain't no record of Hendricks' title.
I've seen what that hydraulic mining can do. So have you. Tears trees out by the roots, gouges deep scars into good pasture land, covers rich topsoil with rocks and boulders. Well, Roy, it's not going to happen to the Ponderosa, and I'm telling you that right now.
You know that I'm with you. But right now, he's got the law on his side, because in this territory, mining claims take precedence on all land, unless, of course, they're held by the United States patent.
That's not public land, Roy, and you know it.
I don't know any such of a thing, Ben. I believe that is your land, but you don't have the proof of that. And that's why I say, and I'm just going to say it this one time, Ben, keep it legal.
Cartwright, I have a suggestion. I expect to net upwards of $50,000 from this mining operation. I'd be happy to relinquish my claim if you can match that figure.
Mining operation? Blackmail scheme.
Well, that's pretty strong language, Mr. Cartwright. I hope you don't mean to repeat it. I'm well able to protect myself.
How many men did you say were out there?
Well, I saw 3. They were all armed. They sure didn't look like no miners to me, I'll tell you.
I sure wish I'd had him a little Joe were here before us.
Well, there is 3 of us now, Paul. I hired a new man this morning.
Huh?
Lucky I run into him, too, I guess. Very talented fella, and he can...
Come on, boys, let's give old Patcher a real good...
Hey, fella!
Come on, a real good Virginia City welcome, boys! Come on, Patcher, real... Way, come on, give him a real Virginia City welcome. No, not that new hat. Here, let me have that hat. Give me that
Leave him alone. Do you hear me? Stop
Give
it.
me that.
My new hat,
not
please.
That new one. Let me have that new one.
Please.
Patcher, real... Way, come on, give him a real Virginia City welcome. No, not that. Give me that new hat. There it is. This ain't none of your affair, Hawk.
Patch here works for the Ponderosa. That makes it some of my affair. Besides that, he's a friend of mine.
Hoss, it's all right. They didn't mean anything.
No.
Just fun and...
Yeah? Well, I just joined the fun. Charlie, you just bought yourself a hat. You hear that, man? Put that on his bill. Now, ain't you fellas got something better to do?
Oh, thank you, Miss Fleming. Thank you.
Paul, us. I want you to meet Patch here. He's our new hand.
Sure, pleased to meet you, sir.
Patch.
They were just having fun.
Us, we better get going. I want to get over to the mine site, see what's going on there. Yeah. You better come along with us, Patch. I'll get my horse.
All right. Come on, Patch. We'll get your hat later.
how they could have got all that equipment in here without us knowing about it.
I don't know, but we probably never would have known about it if old Patch here hadn't told me.
Better take a closer look at it. Hey, you may need that.
Eat 'em.
Anybody here?
I'm here. We're all here. All around you.
Look out! He's gonna shoot!
Patch! Get him! Patch! Hold it! Hold your fire!
Then I ought to run you in for armed assault. I warned you to let the law handle this.
Law? He's using the law as a license to steal. Besides, we didn't start this fight.
Then how did it start?
Well, almost by chance, you might say.
You men get back to work. I expect to be operating here within the week.
Then I want your word that you won't come back here till we get a legal ruling on this.
All right.
I'm certain we can work something out to our mutual satisfaction, Mr. Cartwright. My former offer still holds good.
Try not to move that for a while, and I'm sure it'll heal nicely. I'll drop by tomorrow. You were mighty lucky, Ben. A couple of inches over, and you would have been in real trouble. Yeah. Well, I'll be going.
I'll walk you to the door, Doc.
Thank you. Night, Ben.
Thank you, Doctor.
Come back, sis, Doc. Well, Paul, I don't want you worrying about things around here. I'll take care of the ranch. You just take it easy and get well.
I don't know how you're going to take care of a ranch. You're going to pick up ranch hands like that Patch.
Yeah.
Seems to me a man is willing to work for a ranch, you ought to be willing to fight for it.
I reckon so. But doggone it, Paul, it wasn't Patch's fight. I can sort of understand it. I don't blame him much for what he done.
Seems to me it wasn't your fight either earlier today. You dealt yourself in.
Yeah. See, I sort of talked him into coming with me. He didn't want it in the first place. I reckon the best thing to do is take him back up to Rockerville where I found him.
People living up there again?
Nah, just him. It's a ghost town like Rhyolite, Persimmonville, Genoa.
Genoa. You know, that's where I went up to see old man Hendricks. He was doing some mining up there in Genoa just before he died. When I went up to buy that piece of land from him that Bronson is mining on now.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know, they tried to make that the county seat once.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, one night a bunch of fellas, they broke into the town hall right in Virginia City, took out a whole bunch of papers and took them up to Genoa, trying to force them to make that the county seat.
Hey, Paul, you don't reckon that the record of Old Man Hendrick's title might be up there at Genoa with those other papers?
Oh, no. That's an old ghost town. Everything's tumbled down. Wouldn't hurt to ride up there to find out, though, would it?
You doggone right, and I'm going to do that first thing in the morning, right after I talk with Patch.
Yeah. Hoss, you do agree with me?
Oh, yeah, I agree, boys. I got us on this hook. I'll get us off. He's out there in the tack room now. Patch? Patch?
Oh. Don't shoot. No, don't shoot. Pete. Pete. Shorty, look out. Look out, Red. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Patch! Wake up.
No, don't.
It's me, Hoss, Patch. You must have been having a nightmare or something. Who were them fellers you was talking about, Red and Pete and them?
I don't know. Nobody. No, nobody. I just dozed off. Well, I better clean up here and go to bed proper. I gotta get up early now that I'm working for the Ponderosa.
Patch. Paul and me were talking back there at the house.
And you decided I better move on.
Well, Paul just don't feel that we can take on another hen right now. Maybe when the fall...
It's because of what I did this afternoon. Oh, I didn't do, isn't it? Don't take on, Hoss. It ain't the first time this has happened.
Doggone it, Patch. I don't understand why you do it. How come you let those fellas hoorah you around out there in the street like that? And then this afternoon when Paul got in trouble. How come you want to do things like that?
Because I'm a coward.
Everybody gets scared every once in a while, but they don't huddle up like a rabbit and wait for the wildcat to strike them like it was something natural.
There's a difference between being scared and being a coward. I heard your pa calling, and I knew I should help him, but I couldn't move. I just couldn't move any part of me. It was like I was stuck to the ground. Can you understand that? You know, I warned you when we first met you wouldn't want the likes of me around. I get my gear and leave. You don't want to be saddled with me any more than you have to. Oh, I'll stop by that store in town, pick up my old clothes, give them back to new duds. They're almost like new.
No, I don't want you to do that. Keep the new ones as a personal gift from me. And there ain't no big rush about you leaving, neither. I'm gonna be going in town in the morning anyhow, and you can just ride in with me. Well, now that's settled. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night, Hoss.
Night, Patch. No more nightmares here.
No more nightmares. I'll leave your mount at the livery stable, Hoss.
Well, ain't no need in that. I'll be passing through Rockerville on my way back from Genoa. I can pick her up there.
Genoa? What are you going there for?
Well, Paul thinks maybe that the records for the sale of that east section might be over there. I tell you, since we're in town, you're gonna probably want to pick up some supplies.
Oh, no, thanks, Hoss. I don't need a thing.
Sure, you did a day's work, you get a day's pay. Sure, take it.
All right. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. I wonder if I might see you both in the store for a minute.
Sure.
I found this in your old clothes when I was throwing them away. You might as well show it to Hoss. It's not a secret anymore, Mr. Saunders.
Plainsville, Kansas. 3 ewes slain. Red Lindell, 17, Pete Saunders, 18, and Edwin Shorty Barnes, 18, were killed last night in bloody and unwarranted gunplay they provoked when they rode into Plainsville bent on taking the law into their own hands. 16-year-old Albert Saunders miraculously escaped the fusillade of bullets that rent the night. Your real name's Albert Saunders, ain't it? You were there that night.
I've never really gotten away from there. That scene has been with me every hour of my life since then. Awake or sleeping.
Why don't you tell us what happened?
There were 5 of us. All young hellions sprouting our oats. Doing men's work, thinking we were men. Well, this Friday night, Dick Turbin, he was about my best friend. He got into a poker game in town. Dick was cleaning everybody. Then this one man, a guy had lost a lot of money. He called Dick for cheating. Well, he kept after him, pressing him until finally Dick had to go for his gun. Dick used to think he was pretty fast, but this man killed him before he got off a shot. Well, no one did a thing about it. Not a thing. So we came back that night to even things up. Yeah, but they were waiting for us on the roofs, behind barricades on the street. We never even got off our horses. We were shot off. I saw my brother Pete. He was dead before he hit the ground, and Red and Shorty lying in the mud, not moving. My horse reared, and that's what saved me. And so I slid behind this horse trough, but you know, they kept shooting at me. I didn't want to get killed like my brother Pete, so I started yelling. And I kept on yelling. I couldn't stop. They told me afterwards, I kept that up, yelling on and off for 2 days. I remember the doctor saying it was some kind of shot that it would wear off in time, but well, that was more than 12 years ago.
What a horrible thing for a boy to see.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't even scratched that night, but somehow they blasted the backbone clean out of me, and I've been a coward ever since. Afraid to fight, afraid to get hurt. You know, I can look up and see some man walking toward me, and I get cold all over for no reason at all. And then I break out in a sweat. And sometimes... Oh, sometimes I wish I had been killed back there with Pete and the others.
You quit talking like that. You got a lot of good living ahead of you yet. You just got to get a hold of yourself.
What do you think? I want to be like this?
Smiling at everybody all the time, but really afraid of their guns? Do you think I want to be a buffoon in front of a lady like her?
You're not a buffoon. And firing a gun at somebody doesn't make a man.
That's right.
You're a good woman. Thank you.
Patch.
Talk to you some more about this. Right now, I gotta get on over to Gentleman. We'll discuss it later here.
What do you suppose he's up to at this hour?
Nothing. He's too dumb to know anything.
Oh, he's big, but he's not dumb. Don't you ever forget that.
I've been following the two of them since they left the ranch. We just ordered supplies. Saw him talking to the girl from the store. He probably said goodbye to the new hand after seeing him in action yesterday. You want me to follow him?
There are easier ways. Come on.
Oh, please let me go, please.
You can go as soon as you tell us what the Cartwrights are up to.
I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't.
I think he does. He and Cartwright were thick as thieves this morning. No Cartwright is worth this. Why hold out any longer?
I don't know where he is. I don't know. Please, he's my friend.
All right, let him down.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bronson. Thank you.
Anything come back to you, Patch?
He went to Genoa to get some records.
There ain't a thing in that ghost town.
They wouldn't go all that way for nothing. They're after proof of Hendrick's title.
And we better make sure he don't come back.
Patch, did your friend tell you what trail he'd be taking?
I don't know.
Did he say he planned on coming back through Rockerville?
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean to spook you.
Hello, Hoss.
Man, I don't care how you slice it. That pie still smells mighty like apple pie to me. Sure did have a long, lean ride.
Oh, sit down, Hoss. We'll have some pie.
Doggone, I didn't think you would ever ask.
Been waiting for you.
That pie's about the best looking thing I've run across except this ledger I found in Genoa. I got the proof right there that's gonna fix it so we can run that Bronson bunch plumb out of the territory. What's the matter? Well, tell me Charlie ain't been picking on you again.
No, that horse of yours shied coming over the ridge and dumped me on a pile of rocks. I'm okay.
Did me a little thinking while I was out there riding. I come up with a dandy idea for you. We've been needing a wheelwright shop in Virginia City for a long time, and there's a great spot for one. Talk more about it after I get this ledger to Roy Coffee. Come on, eat, buddy. This is a celebration, not the Last Supper. There's just a shutter. Wind's blowing up a storm out there.
Hoss, I'm gonna get some wood.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll help you.
No, you stay here. You enjoy your pie. Hoss? Hoss, you've been good to me. Too good.
Friends just help one another, that's all.
I ain't worth it, Hoss. I told you. You shouldn't have had anything to do with me. Ever.
I got him. Get him! Get him! Keep firing, boys! Get him out of there!
Patch! Patch! They got me pinned down in a crossfire! You're gonna have to help me, Patch!
And firing a gun at somebody doesn't make a man.
Hoss. Hoss! Hoss, you all right?
Yeah. Well, we did him in, partner, thanks to you. Hey, what's that?
I'd forgotten about it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't even hurt.
Yeah, well, it will later on, but you're gonna feel so doggone good elsewhere that you won't even notice it. Thanks for helping me, Patch. I knew you would.
I don't know what made me able to do it. Yes, I do. I heard you calling. And I knew if I didn't help you, I'd hear you the rest of my life.
Ah, you just saw somebody in trouble and decided to help them, that's all. I'll tell you this, if it hadn't been for you, partner, I never would have made it.
If it hadn't been for you, Hoss, I'd never have made it.
I'll put this ledger in the safe.
Well, it's been recorded and notarized and signed by 3 witnesses. So the next time some claim jumper tries to move in on that land...
You tell me and I'll run him off.
Thanks, Roy.
You know, Hoss, the only thing we need in there is a forge to sweat our rims.
Right hand. We got plenty of hardwood out on the road. We got to add Paul.
Patch.
Oh, Mr. Carpenter.
Patch, a couple of
Paul, it ain't Patch. It's Albert Saunders.
Yeah, you're perfectly right. I forgot about that, Hoss. Mr. Saunders. I've been looking over our place, and I believe we could use the services of a man who does brickwork.
Paul, that's a good idea, but see, Al's going into business for himself. A wheelwright. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of going in with him as a financier. Mind you, I'll just be a financier. I'll still have plenty of time for my chores at the Ponderosa.
Well, by golly, I'm glad to hear that. Well, congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
I reckon, Al, that the first thing you'll be wanting to do is pick up a few things over there at the mercantile store, huh?
I'll tend to that later, Hoss. Let me get your horses, huh?
Wait a minute, Al. You know, sometimes it's harder trying to buy a new hat than it is facing up to a man with a cocked 44. Ain't it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Miss Fleming, ma'am, I'd like to buy a hat.
Hoss, I think you've made yourself a good investment. Son, I'm proud of you. You got to be a good judge of men. How about a beer?
Hey, yeah, Paul.
I hope you've got the money, Mr. Financier.